It's your girl Jazzy K with Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone that's been watching. Hey, if you do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, also press the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
You're not tuned into something super tight. Puffin' something sticky, nigga, I roll through the light. Need to hear something real just to get me through the night. I'm looking for them jackets cause I know they looking shy. Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get it all up from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.
Already, baby, what it do? It's your big dog, Bobo Luciano. I want to thank everybody again for tuning in to Super Tight TV. We back, up your back, going smack, smack, smack. Just like that. Yeah. I hope it feel good to you. It sure feel good to me. I got my sexy ass, gorgeous, beautiful wife.
It's your girl Jazzy K.
In the building. What's up, baby?
What's up?
Good. You got your gear on?
You know.
Your merch?
You know.
We'll be available real soon.
All right.
Coming
for those of you
who've
been inquiring.
Near you. Ooh. There we go. I don't want to participate in that.
Yeah,
It went right to raping.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, self-satisfaction. Let me tell y'all something. I got a family member. My nephew came back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You got to talk about, what's been happening. Some people got a revolving door up here.
Oh, yeah.
And this one of them. You know what I'm talking about? I just might well give him a key.
That part.
You just get this man a key.
Yeah.
Shit,
Key in the couch.
Anytime he want to talk about something, just call me and we going to get him in. I got Rakim Al Jabbaar in the building. Baby Thanos.
Yeah, man. The baby Thanos on all platforms right now. Go get that.
Man, why you ain't got the where's the Infinity Stone there?
Don't get that in.
Why you ain't got the gun? Why you ain't got the glove?
I am the glove.
But you supposed to have it.
I am the glove.
I understand. Where the stones at?
I am the stone.
Ooh, I thought you would say right here, nigga.
Stones right here.
I would have did like this. Right here, nigga.
I am the stone.
Here the stones right here. You got a pocket full of stones.
For real.
Manage.
See, when I was young, you know what I'm saying? That's what I would have said. But now that I'm at this age and married, let's do stuff like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Leave it in the past.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, baby.
Moving right along. Let's talk about that big baby Thanos. Man, the album is dope.
Yes.
It's jamming.
Yes.
Like I haven't heard an album in a long time that I can just listen to every track.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something. I told him, I had been meaning to call him. What did I say to you when you walked in the house that day? That day you sent it, and I said, boy, I said, that nigga got something.
Yeah.
He got something.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? My song on there.
What's your song?
I got a few.
Okay.
But the one that I think should have an emotion. All of them. What's been the one people been gravitating to?
It's really different for everybody. If it was you, I would say you gonna say either Big or Don't Let Me Down.
Don't Let Me Down is the shit.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that. Yeah.
Don't Let Me Down.
Yeah. That's your
Not
name.
because of the trio shit. Even though you do say that in there.
Yeah.
But the way you ride the beat, I mean, it's like an instrument. You know what I'm talking about? It's not like, I've been trying to tell Kenny that, about how a real rapper would mesh his voice with the track.
For sure.
And make it sound like part of the track. And that's what you did on that song.
Your voice is just another instrument added to the
okay.
music that's already there.
That's what a real rapper would do.
for
That's
sure.
why I like rappers to write to the rhyme so they can flow instead of being like,
Oh, you mean right to the beat?
yes, excuse me.
yeah,
My
yeah.
fault. Yes, my bad.
to the rhyme.
Right to the rhyme. Yeah. I told you just missed the session. You just missed the session. Shout out to Chopper. I'm talking about, but I like that instead of somebody playing a bunch of beats for you and you say, yeah, I got something for that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I don't understand how people do that.
They do it
You know
though,
what I'm
don't
saying?
they?
Just make the rhyme go
Fit.
to the, like that's weird to me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I gotta write to the beat. So
Yeah.
it could be tailored to the beat. It's different pockets, different flows, and different ways. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel
Really
like
get
that's
in there.
hard as a producer to be like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a producer, but
When
they come in and they want you to make the music to match what I it just seems bad.
or that.
That's actually easier for a producer.
Is it?
Because it's the same way as on the flip, where if he give me a beat, I could tailor my rhyme to the beat. If I give him a rhyme, he could tailor the beat. Like it's two songs on the album where the producer made Law of Detachment and Anahata. He made those beats to those rhymes. I didn't rap on that beat. I rapped on another beat.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with Ill Dallas, a lot of them songs was like that. Them beats was made to them rhymes. I didn't rhyme on them beats. It's tailor made.
But I can
But you gotta have the right producer for that.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, but these producers nowadays with the technology.
No, I'm talking about you gotta have one that know your.
Oh yeah,
you know what I
style.
mean? Yeah.
We got one coming tonight.
Like the triple threat you already got.
Yeah.
Triple threat.
Who's the three
Prophet God.
producers they was talking about? That they work with.
I mean, the main producers right now would be October,
Yes.
Domino, and
Lone Star.
Dark Star.
Oh.
All of them is a collective though. So we're like
the Grammy
I was
family.
talking
yeah.
about.
So we're like with Lone Star.
Yes.
All of them have Lone Star drums on their computer. So even if October made a beat, 9 times out of 10, technically Lone Star did the drums. He used Lone Star drums. Same
Got
thing
you.
for Dark Side, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You speaking French to me. I've been out of the studio for so long.
October make loops.
Yeah.
Or he make samples. So he make sounds that other people sample.
Okay.
Instead of them like sampling.
That's what he was
the
telling
old
us.
record.
Yeah.
That's how he got the plaque. That's how he went #1 with her.
With her.
They,
That's what he told
they used his sample.
That's
But
crazy.
He made something original that then somebody used as a sample and made a beat with it.
Had to go chase that shit down. Huh?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that should be working now.
That's extra money.
Okay.
For sure.
I mean, and I got a plaque for it. Oh, excuse me. He got a Grammy nomination for it.
Grammy nomination.
Yes.
He just got the Billboard plaque. That record went #1.
Damn. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Shout out to them boys.
Yeah. Shout out to the team.
Man. I do like what is it, Big? I do like Big.
The one with Roy on it.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
That one's dope.
Yes.
too.
Yeah, shout
That
out
is
to
dope.
Roy.
Dope.
Yeah, you know,
Shout out to Kurt McGirt too. He did that beat.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he
Where's
dope.
he from?
He from Dallas. He
Okay.
from, I want to say around your way.
The Cliff.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
The Cliff. He must be still.
yeah,
Yeah, man. You got to be still if you're from the Cliff.
he rhymed too. He dope.
Huh? What you laughing at?
Nothing, honey. Nothing.
You see how that Grove will come out?
Oh, I mean,
You see that Grove come out real? That Grove rap? If we come right out.
Damn, the Grove
wow.
rap.
Not just
Did you
for
Damn.
Damn. Nah, my baby is. No,
Take an
not that.
application.
Not you, baby.
That's what he
He's
said.
ahead with his time.
No.
Yes, and y'all come for him in the comments if y'all from the Grove.
But we know it's you know what I'm
Females,
saying?
he just called us some.
It's soft people everywhere though. So you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You done met some soft niggas in the Cliff. Everybody in the Cliff ain't still.
No,
You
they
know what
not.
I'm saying? It's
They
just
not.
fact of the matter.
There's some.
You can't say that to an old Cliff cat.
I can't even.
Oh yeah, some hoe ass. Yeah.
And then for my generation, most of y'all granny stayed over there. Y'all probably stayed in City Hill or something, but I ain't gonna tell nobody.
Say it again now. I want to hear
You know what I'm
that.
saying? You know, they was at their granny house on the weekend.
Oh, from the ones that
Talking about
from
they
your
from the
generation.
Cliff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like my daughter.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Right.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all from the
You went to
suburbs.
granny house on the
They
weekend.
from the suburbs.
Yeah.
You want to say you from the Cliff. I understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You spent 4 days over there out the
for
month.
real,
You know what
for
I'm saying?
Right. Go take a seat.
You might have went to church over there. You know what I'm
Okay.
They
saying?
walk around tough.
I don't remember seeing too many of y'all at OCBF, but I ain't gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I ain't gonna tell
Is that when you went to
nobody.
church?
OCBF?
Is that where you
For
worship?
sure.
Tony Evans.
Way before he had the big church. We
I'm
had
about to say he wasn't on
he
one
had
side.
he had the small church. Then he got the little bit bigger house. Then he got the big church that he
I
got
like
now.
Tony.
Then he went across the street.
Oh yeah.
I like
Now, that's
Tony Evans.
one of my favorite pastors. I've never seen.
He one of the Bishop Five
Yeah,
or whatever they call.
I don't know.
He is.
Wow.
Yes,
I
it's
don't
a
know
few
what
of
that
them.
is.
Well, it's a few of them that graduated from Bishop College around the same time. Frederick Haynes,
Okay.
the guy that used to Antioch,
Yeah.
pass over there to
Oh, yeah,
Antioch.
yeah.
And
Rest
I
in
think,
peace.
and yeah, rest in peace to him. And the guy, I think another one is at a main church out there in Georgia somewhere.
The dude at Antioch, he got a son. He go by Charles K. You should check him out. He can rhyme his ass off.
Charles K.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I send you a link.
What, a Christian rapper?
No.
street rapper.
Nah, just like you know what I'm saying, he rap his life. He ain't really rapping no street shit. He just rapping his life. He go hard to the bitch though.
Already. So let's talk about Big. What's the concept behind Big?
Yo, that concept is just, coming from nothing to something, really. You know what I'm saying? Reflecting on the hard times, how we lived our childhood. Because ironically, I met a lot of people that was from the cliff or the ghetto or whatever when we was growing up. And, excuse me, they would say we was from the suburbs, but when I would look at them, I would be confused because niggas had on Jordans and shit my mama could never get me. You know what I'm saying? And then, too, we apartment baby, so you got a front yard and a backyard. You live in the house, but you talking about it's the hood in the ghetto. And as a kid who grew up in apartments and didn't have much to eat and shit, that shit just didn't register to me. You know what I'm saying?
From is where you at, bro.
Exactly. So, just reflecting on that and then also speaking on not only where we at, but where we headed. It's more so like a manifestation thing. You know what I'm saying? Speaking positivity over my entire family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what it's about.
So, speaking of something that I know you feel passionate about, which is our race of people. Systemic. Education. And DISD. Just think about DISD. All right? I don't know nothing about Cedar Hill, Dunkerville. Let's say DISD. Would you say, how would you think the quality of education was, especially for us coming up in the 70s, in the 80s?
Shit.
Based on where we were.
I'm talking about so bad it should have been illegal. And I could even say that for people in my class that transferred to Cedar Hill, and it was way easier than being in Duncanville.
Yeah.
One of the homies that wasn't going to graduate from Duncanville, he transferred to Cedar Hill, and he was like, bro, this is a cakewalk.
Oh, at Cedar Hill?
All they do is worksheets and shit. He was like, bro, this is easy. I could, you know what I'm saying? If he stayed at Duncanville,
he wasn't going to make it.
No, sir. You know what I'm saying? And I always, at this age, I thank my mama because we grew up with less money, but we had a better education
and a better environment.
Right? To where if she could have lived to put us in the hood and she'd have had more money and I probably would have had some joys and shit.
Yes.
But shit, I'd probably be dead in jail right now. You feel me?
Your whole mentality would have been different.
Yeah, I still got into some shit being where I was.
You would have got into some more shit.
So I would have got it, and I know I would have got into it earlier. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I often wonder, like my mom, my parents, they never would let me go. I go straight to high school. They didn't let me go to soccer. You know what I mean? And I often wonder what kind of individual I would be if I went to South Oak Cliff.
Where you went to Skyline?
I went to Skyline. Not like it was a big difference, but I wonder.
I mean, it's enough.
It was enough of a difference back then, especially.
For sure.
I just wonder what kind of.
It would have been different.
Yeah, because they were both educators, and so they knew. I was a kid. I want to go with my homeboys to soccer or Carter. You know what I mean? Especially
people
soccer.
in here won't ice water.
Yeah, yeah, but they, mama know best.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm talking about? So I, but as far as systemic people, what the lack. Would you say that that's part of the systemic ways of America?
I feel like it's probably outside of the food. It's the number one. You know
the education.
The food and the education. And then even when you talk about the food, think about what they feeding us at them schools.
Bro.
What was that, Swan?
That shit don't even go together. How you gonna give me a slice of pizza
with some corn?
Some corn, which at this age we know has zero nutritional value. And some milk.
Pizza and corn.
Pizza, corn, and milk.
Now, what do they consider milk now?
Pizza and corn.
I've been hearing some negative.
Oh, we don't. I ain't had no cow milk, and I don't know how.
Me either. I never did have it back then.
Oh, okay.
I never was a milk drinker.
Yeah.
But education has taught us that milk is something else. I mean, like cow semen or something like that.
It's not that it's cow semen,
it comes out of a breast.
But look at it like this. Naturally, this is if you get the milk directly from the breast, because the milk that's in the milk that's in the store has things added to it. You know what I'm saying, to preserve
homogenized,
to put it on the shelf right. They got to put it through a process. Yeah. Now, if you get the milk directly out the cow titty, which I always say, who was the first cracker that went over there and sucked that cow titty and said
he was
good? That shit crazy.
I seen a little kid do that. Just get down on that. Get down on that thing and be like,
that nigga wild as a motherfucker.
On that oil. What's it called? The oil.
Okay.
But look. But that milk everything that's in that milk is for a calf.
That's what I
You know
said.
what I'm saying? That's what it's
only
for.
ones
Yes,
feeding
right?
our people.
Yeah, why would you ingest
baby
that and you're not a
milk from
calf?
somebody
Like, you
else.
need milk from if you want some milk, you should get it from a human breast, or you should get you some nut milk. You know what I'm saying?
Pause. Nut milk.
Okay.
Where they do that at? Hey.
Okay. Real almond milk.
Okay.
You got
you
got cashew milk. Okay, niggas. Okay.
Brains be living in the gutter over here.
You know what I'm saying?
Brains
They
be
got
in the gutter.
they got oat milk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta expand your palate.
Cashew milk.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
You know what I'm saying? Coconut milk.
I'm from Oak Cliff. See,
You know
when you
what
say
I'm
something
saying?
like that, you educating me, brother.
Shit.
My wife knows more
I
about things than I
wasn't
do.
even thinking. I just said nut milk.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa,
Trip the fuck out.
whoa, homie. Where we going with this? You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna get canceled up here.
So you don't drink milk at all?
I ain't drinking no
Never
nut
in my
milk.
life.
You don't drink almond milk or none of that?
I'm gonna tell you what kind of dude I am, how weird I am. With cereal.
Let me tell.
With cereal, I will pour the milk as a kid, and to this day, if I still get a bowl of cereal, I'll pour the milk on the cereal, stir my cereal up to get it to where it ain't just too.
Don't tell me I'm finna pour that milk
and
out
I
that
pour
cereal.
half of it off.
Wasteful.
Half of it right off. Been doing this since I was a little boy. Milk, I don't like none white.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I don't eat nothing.
So you don't eat mayonnaise?
He doesn't eat mayonnaise.
You don't like
mashed
white gravy?
potatoes, rice,
Great,
white
no.
gravy,
You don't
white
like-
bread.
You don't eat mashed potatoes?
No. He don't eat
I put a lot of black pepper on it to
he
change the
don't,
color.
he
goddamn
don't,
tough,
he
man.
don't eat sweet potato.
You don't eat sweet potatoes?
See
Nah,
what I'm saying?
I don't want no
He
sweet
ain't-
potato.
What's wrong with you?
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about
Oh
stuff
yeah,
that's
we are.
white.
You brought it up.
I eat
You
white
don't
meat
eat-
chicken.
you don't-
I eat white meat chicken. That's
Okay,
it.
you don't eat white bread.
I will.
You'll eat some light bread with some fried
I
fish. I
will.
know you will.
I will.
He doesn't
I
eat
will.
fish.
I will.
He don't eat fried fish.
Oh, we got to pray for this nigga. What does this nigga eat? What does you feed this nigga?
Lord. I'm not. It's not me.
You eat salad though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You eat fruit.
I don't eat no ranch.
Eat fruit. No ranch.
No ranch.
This nigga is crazy.
ranch. Okay.
What you use?
That's what
Caesar
I'm
dressing
saying.
or you use the
No, that's
vinaigrette?
right.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you.
I use
Yes
the
again.
balsamic. I
Not
put a
no
balsamic in
vinaigrette.
Italian.
What is this nigga using?
Secret
French.
sauce.
What is secret sauce?
Come on now.
$1,000?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. You childish as a motherfucker.
French.
You eat I knew you was finna say that
Balsamic.
bullshit too.
Balsamic.
You too goddamn old to eat goddamn
Balsamic.
Big Mac sauce on your salad, nigga. You
That
got
shit
to go.
good.
Yeah,
That shit good, nigga. What?
hell nah. You that shit childish to me.
Put a lot of black pepper on that though.
Black pepper.
Yeah, a little sprinkle of black pepper on there. Really, I am. I'm
He
gonna
eat
tell you what
black
I
pepper
am.
on everything.
Oh yeah, I got that from Snake.
From hey,
That
yeah.
Snake would be.
I went to Cheddars with that nigga the first time I met him. That
Don't be
nigga
shaking
dumped
that
the
thing like
whole
this.
shaker of black pepper on them chicken tenders. I swear to God.
Boy, that nigga Snake boy. That should be good though.
Nigga tripping.
Snake be, I be like, damn, Snake, when you gonna stop shaking this? Nigga Snake be. I'm like, shit, brother.
That nigga
Pepper
tripping.
bake.
Tripped out.
Hey, Heartbreak Hotel.
Heartbreak. Oh, yeah.
You didn't think I was gonna go there, huh?
Of course not.
What?
What's up? What you want
My
to know?
palette of music is larger than my palette for food.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
Yeah, we see it.
I second that
Yes.
emotion.
Yes. I have a wide palette. My palette for hip hop
You
music.
have a what?
He told the lie with that one. He tried to speed past that motherfucker.
Palette
He
for
tried to
food.
skirt and jump in.
Palette for
That boy
music.
say his palette wide. I'm sorry, OG.
You guys are
You
something
said the
else.
shit, man.
I'm talking about my taste in music, bro.
We hear you, man.
My taste in music, brother.
Yes, sir.
You guys are too millennial for me.
The Red Bull. Sorry.
You guys are too millennial
You
for me.
just did me. I said nothing.
No, you said nut, but
He did.
You
He
said
did.
wide
He did.
palette.
Yep.
what does that mean, though?
I got a palate. Your palate is your
Yeah,
taste.
No,
Your-
taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
It's
taste.
okay,
but this
man.
is
Taste
your palate.
buds.
This is your palate. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no,
you
that's
so
not your
wide.
palate.
It
That is your
How you gonna
palate.
tell me?
Side is the taste.
Exactly.
It is your palate.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's the taste.
Okay.
You guys are weirdos.
Hey,
Heartbreak
we're
Hotel.
not the ones running around saying we have a wide
Heartbreak
palate.
Hotel.
Yeah,
I love the song.
You love that song?
Let's talk about the concept of Heartbreak. Who made the track?
Leo. Shout out to my homie Leo. He made that.
Leo. Mm-hmm. A brother? Mm-hmm. Already. Shout out Leo. Mm-hmm. That's his government name?
Nah.
Oh, I know a brother named Leo.
Oh, yeah.
Nah. I just want to know.
Nah, that nigga named Ivan.
He might not want you to give it. You throw it off of that.
Shout out to my nigga up. Oh, that's my brother, man. He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck
What's his last name? What's his last name?
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Run his whole business.
Yeah, run his business, nigga.
But now, I mean, we all know I'm insane and shit. You feel me? So, for one, I be telling rappers, you know, if you write a love song about a woman, you never write it about one woman. Cause that's just like giving her too much juice. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, she don't have to know it's all about her.
But I be telling too much truth. You know what I'm saying? So that's a love song about two separate women.
Yeah.
Probably the two women I've let closest to me in the past 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
They know about it?
I mean, one of them, yeah, if they hear it. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, do they
know about each other?
No.
Have
they heard the song?
Yeah, yeah.
You threw certain shots in the song. They knew it was me.
Yes.
They know
what she said.
Yeah. They talking. They know
like,
you know.
That was me on the rooftop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He talking about
Well, I'm describing like the first time I met them, what they had on. One of them I mentioned their tattoos. Like all of that is real. You know what I'm saying?
He talking about
Yeah. So yeah, that was just, you know, one day I was in the mode when I heard that beat and decided to, you know, touch on that emotion. I felt like from my previous work, a lot of times people take me too serious. So on this project, I wanted to take the opportunity to express all of my emotions that I experience on a day-to-day basis to let people know that I'm more than just some conscious, lyrical, miracle nigga.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You went a lot street on this.
You understood the assignment.
You said I went a lot of street, but that's another thing too.
You always have.
I'm
not always have, but you've always incorporated a little Texas slang in your rhymes.
It used to be sprinkled in there to where if you know, but now it's like I took myself out of that box. I was preventing myself from speaking on things that I had a license to speak on.
Yes. And why you think that you was doing that?
Attempting to not glorify
perpetuate.
Something. I
knew that was coming.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Feeling like it would be a disservice to my people to.
But it's a way to do it, though.
That's what I figured out. You know
what's a way to do it? Social commentary.
Yeah. You got to do it.
You got to tell the good and the bad about it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just waiting on you to say, Bobo, come on to me. On the way here, I was like, I got these hits for this boy. He just don't want to go.
What you mean? I tell you that every time I see you. That's on you.
It ain't on me. We got to say, let's go. You gotta say, Bobo, okay, I'm working on my next project. Let's go.
I'm always working on my next project.
Okay. You heard that?
He stay ready so he ain't got to get
ready.
Always. You know what I'm saying?
All right. How much control are you going to give me?
You can pick the beats.
What about some of the hooks?
You want to write a hook?
No. No, if I get with some producers and songwriters that have a song that...
Oh, yeah. I'm with that.
Yeah. And now you got to come in and...
Yeah,
this is what we're doing on this track.
Oh yeah,
like a real A&R.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Oh
shit! You just gotta come in and Big Baby Thanos.
Yes, all you gotta do is come Big Baby Thanos.
Yeah, I'm with it.
But I want you to do you on the tracks.
No, for sure. I tell anybody this. Look, it's nobody that I or the majority of the people consider to be a god tier MC that I done met that didn't look at me like an equal. Like, I'm not trying to prove myself as a lyricist. No,
yes.
I've already done that.
Let's sell some records now.
I'm trying to get some money.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I want to know. Ooh, I'm about to start tomorrow.
Come on with
it.
We active.
I got excited just that fast.
We active.
Okay.
Calm down.
Like Birdman. I'm talking about. Man. But you know what? We talked about Don't Let Me Down. Mm-hmm. But I really want to talk about Don't Let Me Down. Mm-hmm. We didn't talk about the concept, the process, what you were really thinking on that song.
Man,
who did the track first of all?
Shout out to CG. You know
CG, okay.
Yeah, he did that track. And that song is really my perspective of the streets in totality. Yep. You know, I always say you got the civilian.
Yeah.
You got a hustler.
Mm-hmm.
You got a gangster, and you got the vulture.
Yeah.
The hustler is damn near just as bad off as the civilian because most hustlers is just trying to get their money and stay out the way.
That's right.
The gangsters, them niggas is stupid. They ain't even worried about no money. They just trying to be tough.
Tough guys.
Civilians is completely unaware of everything that's going on in the streets in the underworld. And the vulture lives off of everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, y'all.
The vulture taking everybody's food. So, you know, that song is a story about the first verse you hear it and you just hearing some niggas that's robbing a nigga and it's like they knew everything. You know what I'm saying? And in his mind, he probably trying to figure out, well, damn, how the fuck these niggas know? You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't even had to ask me where the safe was or nothing. Nigga came straight in, whoop, whoop, wop, and got my whole shit. Like, damn, what's going on?
Been here before.
The second verse is from the perspective of the woman who really set that whole play up. Now, she on the beach kicked up with her racks, you know what I'm saying? And she ain't got no love or no sympathy for now, nigga. She just chasing her chick.
The vulture.
You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking vulture. You feel what I'm saying? Which also the niggas in the first verse that was robbing him, they vultures too. They working hand with that woman. He was just a hustler that fell victim to the vultures. You know what I'm saying? That's what that song is about.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with me, when you get to the hook, I'm a hustler, so I don't want to participate in none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay away from the female vulture, the male vulture.
And them always gangsters.
And definitely, I'm not with no tough guy shit. If you punch me, I'ma fuck your bitch. But look,
you gonna hit him below the belt.
I'ma punch back.
Hit him below the belt.
Yeah, straight up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you what. Bitches is go for his mama.
You talking about a whole?
Ooh, that's a whole nother level of the game.
Go for his daddy and make him your stepson.
That's a whole nother level of disrespect.
What?
And we at that age where I could definitely pop your mama for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It ain't like you in your 20s.
Make you my stepchild.
I'm gonna get your mom at K. Rogers.
You calling me daddy for real?
I'm gonna get your mom at K. Rogers, bro.
Yeah, come home, I be in that bitch drinking out of Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, standing there like Ving Ryan.
Okay.
On Baby Boy. Making breakfast.
No, real talk. Straight
Hey.
Nigga come out with sleepiness. I like,
Hey, Zaddy.
what that nigga doing in my house, nigga? Cooking eggs.
Stop playing.
Cooking eggs.
Oh,
Mama need a life
baby.
too, nigga. Stop playing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what that record is about.
That is the one.
For sure.
What you gonna do about some visuals?
Oh, we got a whole little, you know what I'm talking about?
You got a plan?
For that one?
Oh, I'm just saying, is that gonna be the one?
Oh,
I know you still.
We shoot a video to every song. I already shot 6 videos. We just finna start rolling them out.
Have you done that one?
No.
Ooh.
But that's a short film. Yeah.
It's gonna be real life. I like them like that.
Yeah.
I like videos, concept videos. Oh, you don't hardly see them anymore.
I mean, because some people feel like that people don't watch videos anymore.
Even when people was watching them, it was here and there. You know what I'm saying? Toward the end of people watching videos, it kind of dried
Everybody's
up.
not.
I like visuals.
Me too. Concept videos, the where the video matches the song, that's dope to
Well,
me.
sometimes it's the visual that make me like a song.
For sure.
I was talking about, you remember when Jay-Z dropped that In My Lifetime Volume 1?
Of course.
And he came out with that Streets is Watching. Oh, God.
Remember when Beyonce dropped Black is King?
It all came from Streets is Watching, though. Streets is Watching was the one that did it all. Every song on the album was a video, and that was in the 90s.
That changed the game for him.
That changed the game for him for real, because people in Texas was like, ooh, this is so. It was a real life movie, wasn't it?
No doubt. I love that shit. But everybody's not artistic. You feel what I'm saying? So they don't care about, painting a picture for the audience or whatever. They just trying to put a visual to the record and move on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Those of us who are artists, you know what I'm saying? We're going to paint that picture for you, and it might take a little more time, but we're going to execute it properly, and it's definitely going to be worth it when you get it.
It is going to be worth it.
For sure.
Those are the ones that stand the test of time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about you can 5 years from now, 10 years from now.
Nigga,
let me ask you a question.
Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal.
What?
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Thriller.
Eminem, My Name Is. Is that a bullshit song?
Define bullshit song.
I mean,
whatever
my name
bullshit
is,
means to you.
My name is.
Hi.
Bullshit is subjective.
Yeah. My name is.
Yeah.
It was a catchy song.
Yeah. Was it?
It was shock value.
Yeah. Was it hip hop?
He still found a way to display high level technical skill as an MC with the way he was rhyming and bending those words together.
I understand that.
But it lacks content, it lacks social commentary. He's not really talking about anything. He didn't offer you anything.
It lacks sustenance.
He just showed that he can rhyme words together and be catchy and say off the wall shit that'll trigger the average listener.
Yeah.
Which made a lot of people talk about it because we never had seen that.
The controversy
before.
yeah.
And especially if you go to that video is childish and insane.
Then I think that whole thing was just different too because of the aspect of him and his relationship with his mom. You know, we're not gonna be cussing at our mama like on
I couldn't feel it.
In no song like that.
Nah, I mean, you know, everything
that was his truth.
Everything ain't for everybody. That's not something that we can relate to.
That's what I mean.
So something we can relate. Could you relate to any of Eminem's music as far as bumping into your car?
I like that song.
No, I'm not saying what you liked.
Damn,
I'm saying relate
Let
to.
the man talk.
Go ahead.
Damn, listen. But I do know one thing though. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Monday, Sunday.
Oh yeah, I like that.
That was
that was my. I take that back. That's probably my first. Yeah, that's probably my favorite Eminem song.
That bitch was jamming.
And that video was stupid.
Yeah. The Stand song.
Those are the only two Eminem songs.
Some storytelling shit.
Yes.
That shit was crazy.
Yes.
Toy Soldiers.
No.
I like two of Eminem's albums. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with them.
The first two.
The Marshall Mathers LP. I think I might have.
Or was it Encore?
That's why I fucked with Encore too.
I think it was Encore.
I fucked with Encore heavy.
Yeah.
And Marshall Mathers LP. I think it actually might be 3.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, Marshall had a small window where I feel like if he would have just gave us that and left the game, you know what I'm saying, we would have a different level of respect for him.
Bow out gracefully.
So the people who don't have respect for him, what do you think the lack of respect is?
I mean, mainly what we're talking about right now, as far as the people in our community, we can't relate to that. The only thing you can relate to with him is the technical skill.
Yeah.
But as far as the content, what he's speaking about, the majority of us can't relate to that. We wasn't on pills and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't saying fuck our mama or fuck our baby mama or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just couldn't relate to the nigga.
So, let's talk about one-hit wonders. Let's talk about people who had songs that were like Vanilla Ice.
I knew that's what you was going to say.
No. I'm just going to say him first, and then we'll go from there. Was that? What's the word I want to use? Not detrimental. Was it?
That's a massive hit.
It's a massive hit. But as far as hip hop is concerned, was it?
Hip-hop.
Was it really hip hop, or did it really just come in a time?
Or was it hip hop?
Because it crossed over.
Hip hop.
Yeah, but you got. I tend to look at things like that, like this. It still opened the doors for hip hop music to begin to be used more in movies and film and shit like that, though.
That ain't what I'm saying. I'm talking about hip hop culture.
That's something that hip hop culture benefits from. It gained more exposure through situations like that. At that time, hip hop was not the number one genre on the planet. Now it is.
Okay, I agree with that.
Things like that along the way opened up the doors.
I agree with that.
For other people who we would consider to be more hip hop to be able to sneak through.
I agree with that.
I still think it was the beat.
Of course it was the beat. I mean, it was a catchy song. You know what I'm
was
saying?
It the beat or was it the lyrics?
It's a combination of the two.
It was the beat.
It's when the fact that he could dance.
Stop. Yep.
It's just something about it.
It is something about that.
It's like when you hear back that ass up.
Ooh. He could rap. He could dance. He was white, so he was appealing to the masses.
Yes.
You know
but there was a lot of white guys out there. I take that back. It was a few white rappers at the time.
You got
in a time where it wasn't a lot of rappers.
Yeah, but how many of them could dance? Because most white people, we look at them like they ain't got rhythm. So
back then, all the white guys were trying to be hard.
How many of them had that Johnny Bravo?
That too. You talking about Search, right?
Exactly, third base.
And you talking about the Beastie Boys.
Exactly.
And who else?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I think them boys from Vallejo might have been Hispanic. Yeah. Too deep. It was. I think them boys Hispanic. Back to the whole.
I know what you're talking about. I think that's Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like it ain't. And it's somebody else I can't think about right now. But to your point, they all had a certain type of look and image, like they was trying to be hard, street tough. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was trying to come out. So Ice came through on some like pop star shit. You know
so do you think the songs that cross over to pop that you normally wouldn't play in your ride still have a positive effect on hip hop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it opens doors for the real shit to get through. Sometimes it's like a sacrifice. We got to deal with that getting through first. So, I think about how most shit can come through.
I think about how stuff like, you know, when it was more like Public Enemy and more Ghetto Boys, more NWA, and now it's more, okay, we're going to talk about the negative part of that, put a hot beat behind it, call it trap music for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And then we're going to move it to drill music, dumb it down even more. You know what I mean? Is that good?
Well, me personally,
it's almost like taking steps backwards.
Factory, but I don't view hip hop from a commercial perspective.
Yes, what do you view it from?
From its factual perspective.
That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, but it's a lot of hip hop out here that it's niggas making at least 6 figures a year off hip hop music.
But see, I don't take record sales in the equaling that they're great songs.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Listen, commercially,
yes,
drill music is killing the game right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I used to ask people this question probably like 3 years ago, right? What's the number one touring hip hop group on the planet?
Probably Migos at that time.
That's what everybody would say. The answer is wrong.
Wait a minute, at that.
Who was it?
Run the Jewels.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you're paying attention to what's going on commercially, you would be fooled.
Yeah.
If you pay attention to who's actually doing the most shows, who's selling the most merch, who's doing real shows, ticketed shows, not niggas just performing in clubs.
Yes.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The true essence and spirit of hip hop is very alive and well, especially when you get overseas.
Yes.
And go into these other parts where they really still tapped all the way into
it. They tapped all the way in.
You know what I'm saying?
Europe
and Russia. And you know, in Russia, if you like the Drake of our thing, you got a battle rap over there too. You gotta make hit records and you gotta be a battle rapper. You can't just, you know what I'm saying?
Come in and be shiny.
Yeah. So hip hop is alive and well if you take your lens off of what's going on commercially.
Yeah.
If you look at what's going on commercially, I agree with you 1,000,000%. But they trying to kill the genre because it's dominating.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So they got to try to find a way to.
So it's systemic.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, they got them. The people with the checkbooks and the power, you know what I'm saying? They only putting them people in place that they know is going to kick their bullshit.
Oh, really?
That's right.
You know
Say
that's
that
what
again.
I figured.
Say that again.
That's a fact. If I get in the office, ever since I was like 28, I get in the office.
Casey?
A nigga don't want to give me no deal because the nigga know I ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? Labels don't sign nobody that's over 28 unless you have an immense amount of leverage.
Yes.
They know you're going to read your contract and you go so you got your own
You ain't pliable.
Yeah, but if you get a nigga that's 19, 20 or whatever, and you put a couple racks in front of him, you get him to do whatever.
Yeah. A little less knowledgeable.
For sure.
Yeah, a lot less knowledgeable.
For sure.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is this.
Taking advantage of the naivety.
If the industry is doing that, picking and choosing who to make stars, and that person blows up, is it really an impact?
No, but that's why they failing right now because look.
No, I'm not saying if that person blow up, is it really an impact?
No. But I'm saying that's even evident because you don't even have superstars anymore, right? Who is the biggest rapper
right now
from the streaming era? That means he didn't come out when CDs were still selling.
Young Boy.
Exactly. After him, who is it?
After Young Boy, that didn't come out when CDs were still selling. I can't tell you.
Exactly, because what niggas do is they get real hot, they blow them up.
Yeah.
But it's not organic, so they don't have no real fan base. So when that next album comes,
flop over.
And it's on to the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? Young Boy the only one with a real following like that.
Yes. And so that's why I say, certain people don't affect hip-hop as much as we think. Yes. just because you cross over and sell a bunch of records. I'm not bumping it in my car. I don't hear it in the club. You know what I'm saying? I never heard any of those songs in any clubs that I frequent.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? When I was in clubs, you know what I mean? I don't know about you. I never heard Eminem.
But with a thing like that though, is Marshall don't make music for the club.
Well, I understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
But at a time to where,
you talking about the Great White Hope though. You talking about the one time they finally got it. Because what we can't say is the boy can't rhyme.
He can rap.
He can rhyme.
Yeah, he can rap.
So they finally got one that could rhyme and was being accepted and respected by MCs. They made him that. That ain't us.
Yeah.
They did that.
Who was they?
Caucasians. Middle America.
White Anglo-Saxons.
You know what I'm saying?
The Wooden Brothers, was it?
It ain't no, they wasn't buying Snoop Dogg like that in goddamn Iowa.
I didn't think so.
Wyoming.
I didn't think so.
Montana.
I didn't think so.
I guarantee you they was buying that Eminem.
Yes, they were.
By the millions.
By the millions.
White Anglo-Saxons.
And his fans, and let me tell you something. His fans worse than the Barbs.
Oh, for sure.
Bro, his fans will come for you like,
oh yeah.
They are vicious
because
in the comments.
He Elvis.
Yes.
He's Elvis.
I mean, he sold the most records out of everybody in rap.
He's Elvis. Even
him, then Tupac.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Which he came out on Interscope the year after Tupac died too. Nobody talking about that, but that's another conversation.
Not the industry plant.
You know what I'm saying? So
not the industry plant.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I ain't gonna call him a plant. I'm gonna just say
that was a plant before they were saying industry plant.
He benefited
from Dr. Dre,
from the entire system that was already in place.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
So, do you think he would be Eminem without Dr. Dre?
Of course not.
Oh, I didn't think so either.
Of course not. I mean, but that's because
it was a perfect package.
But look though,
it was a perfect storm for him.
But look though, would Dr. Dre be Dr. Dre without Jimmy Iovine?
No.
Okay then.
No, not at all.
Okay then.
No, not at all.
That's where we get to.
Now he be Dre, but it would have stopped after. Yeah, it would have stopped.
Yeah,
after priority.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was lucky to find somebody young and adventurous with music.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Eminem benefited from, the Dre and Jimmy Iovine relationship.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it really did it. Because, I mean, we never seen Interscope miss while Jimmy was there.
Boy. They missed.
Who they missed with?
Oh, it was a bunch of people.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying
it was a bunch of people.
They had the #1 rapper.
Well, it was a bunch of people in that camp.
They missed with other niggas in the camps for sure.
Yes.
But they managed to put out the #1 rapper all the way up to Kendrick Lamar.
They did. You
know what I'm saying? They dominated every era. You got Tupac, who was bigger than Pac when Pac was alive.
Okay.
After Pac, you got Marshall.
Yes.
Nobody was bigger than Marshall in his prime. Nobody.
Okay.
Not even Hove.
Well, and then after Marshall, you got Hove.
Hove was never the #1 rapper.
Well, I mean, he sold a lot of records, bro.
He was never the #1 rapper.
Wait, as far as what?
As far as record sales and stats go, he was never the #1 rapper. His first #1 record is on Blueprint 3.
Yeah, Hard Knock
That's
Life.
at the end of his career. Hard Knock Life was not #1.
Hard Knock Life didn't go #1.
No, his first #1 record is New York State of Mind off of Blueprint 3. I'm a Jay-Z stan. Was Hov the greatest rapper? Yeah. Always, to me. But was he #1 as far as metrics go? Never. Never. Hov was always the underdog. We don't look at it like that because of how he marketed himself.
Yeah.
How they packaged that, exactly. They gave out the perspective like everybody was beneath him. But Hov was never hotter than Nelly.
Yeah.
KC, that's your boy.
That's your boy.
That's your boy.
Hold up, though. Where was Nelly signed to?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, who was Nelly signed to?
Interscope.
Yeah.
It ain't rocket science with this shit.
Was Nelly influential?
Was Nelly influential? At his time, hell yeah.
I mean, down, baby.
Niggas was walking around with a Band-Aid on their face with no cuts, son.
Oh, I was too old for that.
What do you mean?
I was too old for that. I was too old for that.
What? Yeah, I was a kid.
Oh, I didn't know.
Nigga got the Band-Aid for no reason. What do you mean?
Okay.
Every Air Force One, the price shot up.
Because of Nelly.
When he dropped that joint, the price shot up. Man, look, man, Nelly had the tip drill video. What are you talking about?
Now, tip drill, yeah.
You win.
He slid the card down the. Come on, man. We talking about Nelly.
Ooh, he did.
Come on,
What's
bro.
what they call it? Pimp juice.
What's all
Come
this
on,
excitement?
bro.
No, I'm just saying all the stuff he named. He naming. Nah, she think I'm talking. She's still stuck on Tip Drill.
He did.
She's still stuck on Tip Drill. I said that in Air Force One. I said that in Air Force One.
The Air Force One conversation.
I was still saying woo.
Nah.
I'm talking about.
Y'all run it back.
Run it back.
Run it back, Kenny.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, do it. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it. Yeah.
What that shit called?
Hey.
BT Uncut.
Hey, BT Uncut. He swiped
know
the
channel
man.
and everything.
He swiped the man's cheeks, man. He took
did
that
do
shit
that
to
with the
another
tip
level.
drill.
He got in
Man.
trouble
Come
for
on,
that.
bro. Of course
He
he
did
did.
that with the tip drill.
Why? Because he was a megastar. He wasn't supposed to do that. If he'd have been a little lower.
Give me 2 pair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
that's what you better be
Yeah,
saying.
man, stomping in my Air Force One.
Come on, man.
Then he did grills.
And then you go into and then you know who we left out? Nigga, 50 Cent.
Oh,
Well, I thought you didn't say 50.
50, yeah. 50 Cent is still a bigger international star than Jay-Z.
They did say that.
What are you talking about? He went
They did
diamond.
say-
Who else went diamond
They
in
did
hip hop?
say that.
Outkast?
We went diamond on one song.
Who?
50.
No, his first 2 albums went diamond. What are you talking about?
No.
Yes.
No, he just put up the thing about how he just
Can we get a fact check?
what, I don't know.
His first 2 albums went diamond, bro.
When were they certified by RIA?
He got the- he-
or maybe
Wait
he just
for it,
maybe he just
wait for it.
maybe he just
He got the biggest-
celebrated the single going diamond.
For sure. No, his first
Okay.
2 albums went diamond.
Okay, maybe because in the
He got
club.
the biggest hip hop debut after Snoop Dogg.
Oh, that in the club.
Come on, bro.
Go.
That's Interscope.
Go. Go.
I'm using
Yeah.
some of them crystals. I
The
like,
game-
I like you.
What's in them hoes? What's in them?
This is a rose quartz.
Rose quartz.
And this is a clear quartz.
Okay.
I'm saying?
What they be doing?
This is for your heart chakra. This is just for clean, positive energy.
Okay. Witchcraft. I see you.
Yeah, crack a piece
yeah,
off of there.
you know.
No, I'm just
Yeah, rub the blue star while we here.
You know, I already did that when
Nah,
I got
I
here.
want it on the show.
You missed
I
it.
did.
He
I saw it.
I
He
did.
I want to say it. I want to do it when I say do
Look,
it.
nigga got
please.
ego trip.
See what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
I mean, you know, we do witchcraft for real, not to scare your audience. You know what I'm saying? But
You hear that?
of course, you know what I'm saying.
Watch yourself.
Everybody do witchcraft though. Niggas do that communion. I ain't gonna come down there too hard.
Jeezy was number 1.
Jeezy was number 1 win.
I'm asking. That had a question mark behind it.
Jeezy was the number 1 rapper out. Never.
Ever?
No. What are you talking about? Young Jeezy? No, not even close.
What do you mean when you say number 1?
Number 1 on the charts. Nigga had number 1 records, like number 1 records, like number 1 on the Billboard 100, not just the hip hop chart.
Oh, got you.
Number 1 on the, you know what I'm saying? They playing that shit on pop stations. It's,
The big chart.
it's killing the pop songs. You know what I'm
UGK was
saying?
number 1.
Never. Only in our hearts.
You want to bet? I got the picture where they. You hear this boy saying UGK under that album was number 1 in the country, bro.
Oh, of course. That's the
Yes.
day it came out.
Huh?
That just means it was number 1 the day it came out.
It was number 1 for a few weeks, bro.
Yeah, okay, but
Yeah.
but that wasn't on the Billboard 100. That
Yes,
was
it
on
was.
that was on the rap chart.
No, that was on Billboard. No, that was the
The
number 1.
Billboard 100 hip hop and R&B.
Hey,
I
what was
get
that on, B-Lo?
Little fact check, Beelo.
Yeah, they had the number 1 record in the country,
The
bro.
last UGK album.
No, the last one when he was alive.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't
Yes,
count nothing
was-
after Pimp Down.
Yes.
None of that matters.
Yes.
You might be right about that. The
No.
Pimp It just came home.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. I can see that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So it was a little.
But I'm saying
Maybe-
the dominate, like UGK never, did UGK have an arena tour?
No.
Okay then.
No.
End of the conversation.
Unfortunately.
You ain't going out in front of 20,000 every night. You can't even put your name in the pot to be in the conversation.
Unfortunately.
Really?
You can if you what's that boy from Kansas City?
Tech Nine?
Whew.
No, he's never number 1.
Not number 1.
He
He can fill up a stadium.
He could be on that Forbes list with them niggas for sure.
Oh, he can
Folks
fill up a
in.
stadium.
He gonna
Get
get
some folks
he gonna
in.
get his 10
Yeah.
million a year, and he ain't gonna have no radio play, but he gonna make his 10 million a year for sure. For
Merch.
sure, merch, vinyl, CDs, shows, features.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Got a song.
It's a way for it to be done.
That boy got a song about that nasty ass Gates barbecue.
I don't know nothing about no Gates barbecue.
Neither do I.
I see it pissed you off though.
Oh,
Who got the best barbecue in Dallas?
I mean, can we really ask
I don't know.
just
What do you
Someone
think?
who doesn't.
Do you like hood
eat
barbecue or do you like that new style barbecue
ranch.
that moved from Austin?
Damn, they moved from Austin.
Well, you know the style. Like.
I like both. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on the quest right now. Right now, I probably got it at Lockhart. Like Lockhart's came from. I don't like their veggies. They veggies?
Who goes to the barbecue place for the veggies?
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So you just gonna eat the meat?
Yeah.
Pause. What do you mean?
I went for a yelp.
Nigga thought he had.
I almost had a meatloaf.
Yeah. I'm just here for the meat.
I'm just want the meat.
Sir. But Lockhart be having different mac and cheese. They be having.
I've never seen no purple potato salad.
You don't like purple potatoes, but they change that every week. They be having. They change their size every week. They don't have the same size.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what, the brisket was immaculate.
And then see, that's what I was just gonna say, nigga. You gotta go up there when they got them brisket deviled eggs. It changed your life.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah,
I don't eat eggs, bro.
I knew you was gonna say
he doesn't eat eggs.
Shit like that,
he doesn't eat eggs.
What is this nigga eating every day?
See what I'm saying?
This nigga eat turkey sandwiches and that shit.
I hope y'all feel my pain.
What you mean you don't eat eggs?
He don't eat eggs.
Why, do you eat cornbread?
No. Jalapeno cornbread.
You know it's eggs in there, right?
I eat stuff with eggs in it.
He'll eat because the eggs are cooked, but he's not gonna go like scramble some eggs in it.
You don't eat scrambled eggs?
No, he don't eat fried eggs.
So you don't eat no biscuit, egg, and cheese sandwich?
I don't eat biscuits.
Man, this nigga is crazy, bro. What is going
biscuits,
on?
No gravy.
I don't eat biscuits.
No pork. Except pepperoni.
I'm cool with the no pork shit. You know what I'm saying?
Except pepperoni.
No swine and all.
We out there. Yeah, fuck that
swine.
But I eat pepperoni.
You gotta get you some turkey pepperoni. They got that. They got that out there.
They just don't have it at the fast food at the pizza place.
Too.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be eating fast food no more anyway.
I should. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing else left.
We want to keep that to a minimum.
We can make our own pizza.
The grocery store's still open. They got the turkey pepperoni in there.
We just make our own pizza.
Make your own pizza at the crib. See?
Yeah, we got an oven. We can just put it right there.
He doesn't eat the bread.
Yeah, y'all got a mansion.
He doesn't eat the bread. It has to be man crust.
He just
smashed to
He just eat the toppings off the pizza with a fork.
He doesn't eat bread. He don't eat bread. So we can't use the crust.
So you don't eat sandwiches either.
You got to make your own.
Do you eat Philly cheesesteaks?
I will. Yeah.
Man, you weird as a mother.
He'll eat it, but not with that white cheese. Not with that white cheese, okay?
Oh, you really don't eat nothing white?
No.
Why are you Muslim?
I look at that white. I look at that white.
You ain't Muslim. Why you don't eat nothing white?
Listen.
It's a phobia.
Why? What kind of you was traumatized as a child?
That's what I want to know.
Somebody held you down and put some mayonnaise on your face.
Mozzarella.
Swallow the wrench.
I eat mozzarella.
You eat mozzarella.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about? What is going on? We gotta get you some. We gotta get you some white food therapy.
How can y'all eat mayonnaise?
I eat Miracle Whip. I'm a ghetto nigga.
A sandwich just isn't a sandwich.
That's the same thing.
I eat Miracle Whip. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, nigga.
I'm with Charlemagne. I'm with Charlemagne when it comes to that.
You be eating a dry ass sandwich?
No.
What you put on that bitch? Mustard? Straight mustard? Sour as a motherfucker, boy. You a sour ass nigga.
Spicy mustard, nigga. You a little grapey pone. A little grapey pone, bro.
I can't do the mustard.
That shit crazy.
See what I'm saying?
So you don't eat pickles either, do you?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
You eat pickles?
Yes.
You ain't even pause that shit.
No.
He didn't. I heard him.
No. That nigga said it twice.
I eat a pickle whole.
All enthusiastic about the pickles, huh?
I eat a pickle whole.
How you eat bananas? Do you peel them or do you just break them apart?
I eat a pickle whole.
Do you break it?
Wait, what do you mean you peel them? What
you peel them? Do you break
suck the banana out the peel or something?
I don't eat any bananas.
He doesn't eat bananas.
I don't eat bananas.
He doesn't eat bananas.
I don't eat bananas, bro.
They're white on the inside.
You too goddamn tough. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
So if it's a banana, do you break it and eat it, or do you just go in like a champ?
What's a champ?
I mean, no one breaks.
Why are you doing that?
No one breaks a banana, and no one eats a banana like that.
People do eat bananas like that.
No one eats a banana like that.
Nobody eats. You take the whole peel off before you eat the banana.
No, not that. Out this peel, bro.
And you gonna hold it in your hand and do what you doing right there.
Is that how you eat it?
That must be how you do it when ain't nobody looking.
No, let me tell you, this is coming to a story. I'm asking. I saw a brother at my job one time doing that.
Oh yeah, he's trying to show you something.
On the showroom floor at my job, I told him, I said, nigga, if you don't get your ass to the back doing that, shit, you nailed it.
You gotta break the banana.
There you go. Get off the showroom floor doing that.
Slice it up and put it on your oatmeal or something.
You never let people see you doing that.
Looking like a
over here.
And he was dark. He was dark skinned too.
Hey, Bobo, take a look over here.
No, it wasn't about that. It was about what you saying. It was about the race thing. It was about the race thing.
Yeah,
that was before pause and no. Y'all thought I was gonna go there. Let's say you good though, pimp.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk about what you got coming up.
Wait, I had to ask one more question.
Oh, shit.
What's your favorite song on the Big Baby Thanos album?
Don't let me down. Shit.
No. I'm gonna say Reasonable Doubt right now.
Why?
Reasonable Doubt is hard.
Because I was talking a lot of shit. That beat is crazy. And it's like some real rapper shit. To be real though, I like You Can't Bring Me Down a lot. The last song on there because it's completely outside of my wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people probably think I didn't write that hook or whatever and all that shit, but I wrote that whole song. You know what I'm saying?
I go back and double check and make sure you know what you're talking about.
I sang the reference and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I like that because it showcased my range. I like Heartbreak Hotel because it showcased my range. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one with you singing on it, the one you just got to singing?
I sang the reference. I didn't sing what you heard. You know?
It's one of them songs you singing on.
On that album?
Wait a minute, my thing about Prophet God.
You think about Prophet God?
Okay, yeah.
I sang on that for sure.
Yeah.
They listen.
Reference.
Barry White.
Yeah. Nah, for real. You know what I'm saying?
So what's coming up? When the next show?
May 27th at the Ruins in Deep Ellum, 6:30 to 9:30, so you can get out of there before the niggas start shooting.
Hey.
You feel me?
Hey.
We doing the exclusive vinyl release. I'm gonna be autographing the vinyl, giving merch away.
Hey,
we'll be performing with a live band. You know what I'm saying? We got my sister Raya performing, my brother QP performing, and the homie Ty Harris.
That's what's up.
Ty Harris.
Drop that location and date and
I know who he is.
You heard of him? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
he need to come on to the show and quit playing with himself.
You talk to him?
No, he know.
I call him.
Thank you.
Yeah, I call him.
My niece know him.
Wait.
He went to Carter, right?
Somewhere over there.
I think he went to Carter.
Yeah, I think so.
Drop that information one more time.
Yeah, May 27th at the Ruins in Deep Ellum, 6:30 to 9:30. Go to Rakim Al Jabbaar on Instagram, and the ticket link is in my bio.
That's what I'm talking about.
No. Pre-listen here, this is my year, that's every year. Embrace your fears, please wipe your tears. They're different tears, none of my fears anywhere near chasing my rear. This is the top of the steeple, we are not created equal. I am a god to you sheeple. Your neighborhood hero, flowing sub-zero. Predict your future, no Cleo. Swinging like Craig if you Debo. Reach for the crown, you get dethroned. Turn your block to a free throw. I'm at the line like no whiskey. Shot after shot to you tipsy. Shot after shot to you dizzy. Run through your squad, Derrick Henry. Throwing your soul like a frisbee. Chug up your foes if you with me. This is new history. I keep more stones than a gypsy. Picture me rolling like Nipsey. In a new caddy, the outside is sweeter than rose. The inside is whiter than Whitney. Grinding so crazy, I'm ballin' like Britney. Calling me daily, then sliding like Griffey. Ain't gotta tempt me. Swallow my pole till it's empty. Won't be no need for redemption. I know my father forgive me. Hit him all in his memory. All that like I was Minaj, Rihanna, and Nicki. Harder than ever, and I just keep busting. Closest too heavy, I'm causing concussions. All of my rhymes are just filled with combustions. Brick after brick, how we building construction. I just call man, he bring the percussion. Need to start talking to end the discussion. If I ain't the greatest, I'm in the discussion. I ain't the greatest, they end the discussion. Man! Yeah. Big baby Thanos.
Hey man, Rakim Al Jabbaar in the building. A real super tight guest.
Know I'ma get some game tuned in with super tight, yeah. I get the low love from Big Bobo, from the front seat, not no photos.